was though.
Yep. Hey, what's up, YouTube? What's up, Facebook? It's Living Lars coming at you live. Ottawa, Canada. Give me a second. Hey, there you go. All right. So now that I'm in focus and now that I'm in the shot, yeah. First and foremost, I am rocking 49ers cap. You know, even though they fumbled, literally in this case, you know what I mean? They lost the game, the Super Bowl or whatever, you know. But you know what, man? I've been seeing it all over social media. And I've been seeing everybody from California getting at each other's throats. You know what I mean? Everybody's getting, you know, it seems like, you know, the Raiders fans are getting at San Francisco fans and shit like this. And there was somebody on my Facebook talking about there is no tension between Raiders fans and California or 49ers fans. And man, I don't know if y'all seen this beef, but Richie Rich and E40 are actually beefing because of that shit. You know what I mean? E40 is a big 49ers fan, and apparently Richie Rich went ahead and leaked a photo of E40 rocking the whole the Oakland Raiders gear and shit like this. And you know, E40 didn't really like that very much. You know what I'm saying? So hey, check it out. Raiders and 49ers. Bridging the gap, bringing it all together, man. It's all about unity, man. It's all about unity. And speaking of unity, they actually did squash the beef. I'm happy to announce that they actually met up. Snoop Dogg had to get involved at one point. You know, he actually put them together on a phone call or some shit like this. You know what I mean? And they did meet up. Richie Rich and E40, they did meet up, and they kind of squashed it. And I'm glad that they squashed it because, my goodness, yo, they two decorated legends in the Bay Area. And shit like this, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, you know, we talked about the Super Bowl on the radio, on the show, or whatever. And I'm not going to discuss it in detail. So, if you're trying to catch the show, trying to catch that talk, I'll put the link at the bottom. Y'all can check it out like that. You know, what y'all hearing in the background, again, San Francisco, baby. You know what I mean? Berkeley, California. It's all coming together. We got Michael Marshall and the Crypto. With or without you, much up out to the homies, you know, especially my man Mike Measy for sending that one out, and that's that. So today we're gonna be talking about Amber Heard. I don't know if y'all heard, right? But some leaked audio came out with Amber Heard talking about how she was abusing Johnny Depp. Now, if y'all don't know, she came out and started trashing Johnny Depp, calling him a woman abuser, and with this whole, you know, Me Too movement or whatever. Everybody started getting that Johnny Depp. He started losing work. You know, they actually said that they kicked him off of Pirates of the Caribbean, you know, and they barely kept him in Fantastic Beasts, right? So now that this audio footage came out, people have been coming out and saying they need to fire her. They need to get her off of Aquaman 2. There's actually an online petition. And, yo, this shit is, like, growing rapidly. You know, in real time, I'm seeing it growing. They trying to reach 200,000 signatures. And as of right now, it's 191,183 and keep on going up. 86, 87, like, my goodness. You know what I mean? So that's that. I'm about to inform y'all, though, for those that don't know, I'm looking at Perez Hilton. Take that however you want to take it. But this is this article is actually 9 hours old. So check it out. This is what Perez Hilton had to say, right? So it's hard to shock us these days, but we are straight blown away by the latest evidence to come out in the legal battle between Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. Last week, we showed you the lowlights of the conversation between the couple from way back in 2015, in which Amber admits to having hit Johnny, though she does draw a sharp distinction between hitting with a fist and punching, which, let's be clear, is still domestic violence. Hell yeah, you know, shout out to Perez Hilton for, you know, clarifying that. And we heard at the time there was much more where that came from. Well, on Wednesday, DailyMail.com revealed another audio tape of the couple fighting, this time during the messy public divorce. An inside source tells the outlet, despite a restraining order, the exes continue to have fought over the phone throughout the summer of 2016 up until the joint statement they released on August 16th, which described their relationship as intensely passionate and at times volatile, but assured to the movie-going public there was never any intent of physical or emotional harm, which turned out to be BS, you know? Thanks to this new recording from the tumultuous time, we have more insight than ever before into how they arrived at the statement. And once again, it looks bad for both, but worse for Amber. Last time it was Aquaman star who had reportedly recorded the conversation, but this time it seems to have been her former husband. The conversation begins with Amber complaining about how she's being portrayed in the media as a liar and a gold digger. Now, this is her, I believe. A quote from her. And I am not lying about any of this shit. I am not after a dime of your money. Johnny's response is trying to get Amber to settle out of court and release a unified public statement. But yeah. Man, they going off. Y'all can look this up. I'm not going to read the entire thing, but what I will do is play the audio footage of their first beef, I guess. You know what I mean? Where she admits to hitting him. You know what I mean? So let me just turn this down right here. Thomas L. Music in the house. Switch styles, right? Check it out. Okay.
You got physically violent with me. I texted Traps. I said, come up here. Because I didn't want anything to happen. It's coming what? Save me?
No, go ahead. Continue. You Traps to the rescue.
No, that was the last one. You can go. You go. That was the last insult.
You called me a liar? Yeah.
I watched you lie.
Called me a liar?
I watched you lie. I heard it. I was right there.
There's no what. You still haven't told me what lie it is. Read it every single fucking time. You know this every single fucking time. I'm not fucking talking to nobody. No. Fuck that. You go fucking jerk. Go jerk him off. I don't care. I really could care less. It's you every single time. You latch onto some sort of thing. When I already told you, I don't know what you're fucking talking about. You don't even know what you're talking about. You still haven't even told me what it is. But run with it.
I have told you what it is.
No, you haven't.
I said to Travis, I said to you, hey, tell Travis what just happened.
He told me to do it. He told me to. He said, go do that.
I said, no, tell him what just happened.
Why?
And then you punched me in the fucking thing, and you think in the face, and you said, no, fuck, I didn't. What the fuck are you talking about? And I honestly lie. And then I punch you. And then
I'm sorry that I didn't hit you across the face in a proper slap, but I was hitting you. It was not punching you. But you're not punched.
Don't tell me what it feels like to be punched.
You know, even a lot of fights been around a long time. I know.
No, when you fucking have a closed fist.
Get punched. I'm not hit. I'm sorry I hit you like this. But I did not punch you. I did not fucking deck you. I fucking was hitting you. I don't know what the full motion of my actual hand was. But you're fine. I did not hurt you. I did not punch you. I was hitting you.
How are your toes?
What am I supposed to do? Do this?
How are your toes?
I'm not sitting here bitching about it, am I? You are. That's the difference between me and you. You're a fucking baby.
Because you started
You
physical
are such
fights.
a baby. Grow the fuck up.
Because you started physical fights.
I did start a physical fight.
Yeah, you did. So I had to get the fuck out.
Goddamn. So yeah. Johnny Depp, Amber Heard, man. First of all, domestic violence is not something to joke about. Domestic violence is something serious. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's a damn shame that these two had to go through that. But at the same time, man, you shouldn't be lying about it. You know? Especially in this day and age, man. Again, me too. There's a lot of women. In this case, you know, I'm going to talk about Amber Heard. All right? Just for a second. All right? There's a lot of women that are actually going through physical violence. There's a lot of women that are actually going through abuse. Right? So, for you to take advantage and try to discredit their claim or whatever and try to make him look, you know, like, pretty much take advantage, right? And say that Johnny Depp is abusing me. Johnny Depp is, you know what I mean? But at the same time, it's like, damn, bro. There you go. It's like, man, for real, like, you abusing back kind of thing, you know what I'm saying? And it seems like not once did she say, you hit me first. And I was just defending myself. You know, if anything, she was antagonizing him. You know what I mean? Again, context is context. But just going off this video or audio that we just heard, right? Just hearing the audio, it seems like she was the one antagonizing. It seems like she was the one that was trying to get at him and egging him on and shit like this. You know what I mean? You're a baby, Johnny. You're a baby. Grow the fuck up. All this. You know what I mean? So, again, it's crazy. Here's another one over here. Let's see if... yeah, nah, this is 18 minutes. I'm gonna spare you all this, you know what I mean? But again, if Johnny really is the antagonizer, right? I'm not saying that he isn't, but if he really is the antagonizer, in that audio footage right there, they did not even seem it. If anything, to me, it seemed like he was just the way he was talking, I don't know, it just seemed a little slurred, you know what I mean? It just seemed like it was unemotional. I don't know what it is, you know what I mean? I'm not going to say that he was on something, but at the same time, it just did not seem coherent, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, what y'all think, though? Do you think that Amber Heard should be getting the same treatment as Johnny Depp? Right? Because everybody started getting at Johnny. Everybody started trying to, you know, cancel culture, and they were trying to cancel Johnny Depp because of the abuse and shit like this, you know? And it's crazy because that's not the only person. Amber Heard isn't the only person that kind of lied about their physical abuse claims, you know what I mean, their domestic violence claims. I believe the Talking Dead dude, right? His girl kind of came out and said, yeah, this dude ruined my life, blah, 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 you know, physical abuse, all this nonsense, domestic violence, and then it turned out that it was all bullshit. It turned out it was all BS, you know? And not only that, but she kind of admitted to it, you know? So they fired him at one point. AMC fired him. The host of Talking Dead, I forget his name, whatever, right? They got rid of him, and then all of a sudden, they hired him back. Once it turned out that it was all bullshit, they hired him back, you know? But yeah, I've been seeing on my Facebook, though, a lot of people have been saying, they're like, if somebody were to accuse anybody of rape, I'm not going to say male or female, but if anybody were to accuse anybody of rape, even though it was a false accusation, or in this case, anybody were to accuse anybody of domestic violence, and then it turns out to be a false accusation, should they be getting jail time? That's the question. That's the question I'm going to ask y'all. Should they be punished? Should they be, you know, feeling the effects of justice or whatever? Let me know what you think in the comment section below, whether you on Facebook, whether you on YouTube. You already know what to do. You know what I'm saying? If you on YouTube, man, make sure you like the video, dislike the video, whatever you want to do it. You know what I'm saying? Comment on the video. We like to hear from y'all just as much as you like to hear from us. And, you know, do what it do. Share the video, whatever, you know. And subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. If y'all dig this shit, subscribe to it. You know what I'm saying? We got some more content coming at you. Interviews, whatever, you know. Movie reviews, whatever, man. It's all good. It's all good, right? And shout out, go out to everybody on Facebook. You know, if y'all got a Facebook account, you trying to connect with us, it's the Home Invasion Show on CKCUFM. That's the Facebook page. Give us that Nike swoosh. Stay connected with us. Again, we like to hear from y'all as much as you like to hear from us. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what y'all think. You can find me on Twitter, LivinLarge187. Once again, that's at LIVIN187 on Twitter. We can talk, we can argue, we can hash it out however you want to do. We can do it. But that's the place y'all need to go in order for you to get in contact with me. You know what I'm saying? All right. Take care of yourselves and each other like Jerry Springer say, man. Peace out, y'all.